Hi everyone, good morning. Technology is a beast that we have improved for many years on it. It's very important to give you access to using technology effectively because it helps you for many reasons why technology is important in our life. It's important to communicate with one another. It's important to save time. It's important to get the job done. It's important to get access to many information and knowledge on how to do things. For us at PEC, we want to educate the child to be able to think critically and to have the information at his fingertips, to be able to have access to anything they want. So technology can be a computer, can be an iPad, can be a VCR, can be anything that help you to save time and money and places to visit. You can visit places, surf the web to know about different people, different cultures, different values. That's why it's important for you to learn how to do things on the computer and to learn computer science. Why it's important? Coding, for example, is a computer science language. We teach you how to code and how to, it's basic programming. There are many languages in computer science. Pascal, Fortran, many languages that you can, like you are learning a foreign language. So with that, if you learn the basic programming, you are able to program your own games and become rich. And you can do a lot of things to communicate with. It helps us, for example, to attend meeting remotely with seeing different peoples across the nation, across the city, across the state, through Zoom, through Google Meet, through many programs that are made by people like you. So for us, I want you to make your own favorite games and start selling your apps while you are learning. So that's why we want you to be equipped. We want you to use technology as a tool for learning. And I wish you great success. And when you get rich, come back to me and give me the money. Have a great day. Thank you. Just to add with that I said to you previously, that this is one of the meetings with the CEO and other principals and district staff who are meeting with us in the morning in order for us to share our ideas and their ideas how to improve education for you. And I hope this is a way of communicating, and later on you will practice and know this through the Google Meet that you experienced before during the pandemic in remote learning. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello everyone, I'm Armando Rodriguez, Assistant Principal at Peck Elementary School, and I want to wish all of you a happy Science Education Week. This week is all about science and technology and learning how everything works, and so I want to share with you one way I use technology here at Peck every day. So your teachers, all the staff members that come into the building, the first thing they do when they come here to Peck is take their ID and swipe it up against this machine that we call the Kronos machine, and then at the end of the day they swipe it again. And so the Kronos machine keeps track of how many hours everyone's worked, and that's how Chicago Public Schools knows exactly how much to pay us. Now, when you get your first job, you're probably going to have to do the same thing. And well, I guess that's it for me. That's how I use technology here at Peck every day. I want to wish you all a good rest of the week. See you in the hallways.
Hi Peck Panthers, this is Maria Poulos, one of the assistant principals here at Peck. I wanted to share with you one way that I use technology pretty regularly. I'm on my way from my house to go pick up my children from their basketball game. But I'm not really sure the quickest way to get there. Traffic is pretty bad right now, and I need to figure out what the best route would be to go. So I've entered in the address into my Google Maps application on my car's navigation system. Let me show you. The Google Maps feature lets me know what the best route is. It tells me step by step which turns I should make, and it tells me when I will arrive at their game. It says 5:21 if I leave right now. It's 13 minutes away, and it's 3.1 miles from my house. This feature is really helpful. Right now I know I've got about 15 minutes to get there, so I have to leave pretty quickly. I love this feature on the car and I use it really regularly, especially when I know traffic might be bad, because even if I do know where I'm going, it tells me the quickest way to get there. Hope you liked learning about one way that I use technology pretty regularly.
Hey Peck Panthers, it's Miss Scampini here. I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I use computer science in everyday life. I love to read. I wish I had more time to read, but when I read, I like to read from an actual book. I know some people use computer science to read digital books. I like the real thing. However, I do use computer science to find those books. The public library, Chicago Public Library, has an app that you can click on. You log in with your library card number, and it allows you to search for different books, get reviews on books, make decisions about what kind of book you want to read, and then you can actually reserve it, and they'll send you an email when it gets to the library that's closest to you. So I use this all the time to find books. That's how I use computer science to get regular books.
Good morning, Peck Panthers. So we are learning about computer science all around us. One computer that I use every day would be inside my car keys. In my car keys, I can control turning on my car, turning off my car, opening and closing the doors. I use that to get to and from the school every day. There's also computers in the laser cutter, the vinyl sticker printer, and in the Crickets, all of which uses computer science to create new and wonderful things.
Hello, my name is Kevin, and this is one of my hobbies. I have used free software online called Tinkercad to design a 3D model in the computer. And what this model is a folding camper topper for my truck. And I used my son's model truck, and then I 3D printed my 3D model to test it out. And so now when I go to build this, I know what size to build it. And I was able to use the model to determine my hinges, and the 3D print showed me that they needed a redesign. So I was able to go back into the software and adjust the model as I needed. So it's a really user-friendly app. And it's easy to learn if you wanted to learn yourself. And there's many different forms of computer-aided design out there. This one is very simple, but it's effective. This is what I built was the camper topper. So it goes on the back of your truck, and it folds up into an aerodynamic shape so you don't lose your gas mileage when you're not using it, and you still have storage in the back of your truck even if you have the camper on there. And when it opens up, it goes on top, and the tent, you will put a tent here. So like an overlanding tent will go in the back, and then you camp out on top of the truck.
Hello Panthers, and welcome to my home studio. Here, I'm going to show you how I use computer science to create art and music. Here, we've got an audio interface, also called a recording interface. It allows us to take all the instruments we've got here in the studio and pass them along through that device and into a computer here. Now, once it's in the computer, we're able to view it on the screen and hear it through the speakers. Another way that I use computer science is through this device here. This is a special screen that artists use. You can draw directly on the screen and create your art on it. This program is also a special program that we use to create 3D art. And for Computer Science Week, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of programs that you can use to create your own digital artworks. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you guys next time.
Hi, I'm Miss Cap, and I use computer science everywhere. I use it to read. I don't like to read real books. I like to read on my phone or my tablet. So I use computer science to read. I use computer science to start my car. I have a key fob instead of a regular key. And so all I have to do is push a button in my car and my car will start. I use computer science at home with Alexa. I use Alexa on my phone to set alarms, so I don't have to set alarms on an alarm clock. I use Alexa to search for things instead of getting out my computer and using Google. I just use Alexa. I use computer science everywhere.
Hello, I'm Miss Herrera, and I am a first grade bilingual classroom. And at the moment, my classroom does definitely use a lot of our technology, especially when we go into our Google Classroom. So one of the things that I love to use with students is using these little pictures or emoji keyboard, which helps the kids utilize the website a little bit friendlier.
Hola everyone, happy Computer Science Education Week. One of the ways that teachers use computer science in their everyday lives is to make instruction or learning more fun for all of you. So this is one way that we use Google Slides to help you guys learn and to help make it more fun. So here we have a Google Slides presentation where you can click on the different things and it'll take you to different links to do the different activities. So for example, here, if you click on the book, it'll take you right to a YouTube link where you can actually listen to the book. Over here, we have different assignments in Google Classroom where you can just click and it'll take you right to Google Classroom so that you can complete your assignments. On the bottom, there are links to different websites that you already use to just help it make easier for you guys to just go to those websites. So then what you do is you just click on the image and then you click insert and then you paste the link and then you press apply so that when you press it, it'll just take you directly to that. Boom, computer science. Another thing that we use is a Pear Deck. Pear Deck really helps us make the Google Slides interactive because as you can see here, we have a Google slide and then I press draw and then it'll ask me if I want to make the slide a drawable slide so that you are able to draw on it. And then if I go here, this is what you see when you log in, and then you are able to just draw however you want, whatever you want. And then as a teacher, I am able to see all your work and grade it. So it's really cool because we can make all these slides interactive by adding links to help you and to make your learning more fun. Yep, this is another one where we can include GIFs that move to make it a little more fun for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember that computer science is everywhere. So I'm really happy that we're celebrating Computer Science Week, and we hope that...
Hi, my name is Karina, and I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital, and in hospitals we use technology every day in many different ways. But as a nurse, a few ways that I use technology starts with my ID badge. My ID badge actually has a chip in it that allows me to log into the computers at work. So it would automatically log me in without me having to type anything in. And when I walk into patients' rooms, I tap my ID into the computer in the room and it opens up the chart to the patient that's in that room, which is used for patient safety. And it makes my job a little easier and quicker. When taking patients' blood pressures, we use machines that automatically take the patient's blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen levels, and then we take their temperatures. We scan the patient's ID band. So all patients are given ID bands that have barcodes. So similar to this, every patient needs to wear one. So I scan their barcode from the machine that I just took their blood pressure with, and it automatically puts that information into the patient's chart So it gives us the exact time that it was taken, and anybody on a different computer anywhere in the hospital that's taking care of this patient can also see that information in real time, which is very nice. And when giving patients medications, I once again have to scan the patient's barcode, and then I scan the patient's medication, and the computer itself will tell me, and it will verify if it's the right medication, the right time, and the right dose. And if it's not, it will prompt me to stop or give an explanation. So it helps us decrease errors and keep patients safe. So that's always a nice thing to have. There's always new advancements and practices in technology, which are exciting because it improves the way we work and the way we take care of patients. So thanks for listening.
Hello, my name is Ms. Lopez, and I'm a kindergarten teacher here at Peck. On a daily basis, we use computer science to go in and out of the main building using this special key fob.
Hey everyone, this is Nina. Nina owns a mortgage company, and what a mortgage company does is help people borrow money when they want to buy a house or a property or a building. And Nina uses computer science to make short videos about the mortgage process.
Let's break the mortgage process down in 5 simple steps. The first step is pre-approval, where we pull credit, verify income, assets, and we run some payments with you. After you go under contract, the second.
And then she posts them to YouTube so that her clients can look up information, learn about mortgages, and just get the information that she needs. So that's how computer science is used with a mortgage company.
Hi everyone, my name is Marissa Gonzalez and I'm a friend of Miss Cap, and she asked me, how do I use computer science? Well, I use computer science every day when helping to take care of my patients with a new electronic medical record. This way, I can help communicate to other doctors and patients and hospitals how my patients are doing and improve their health. I hope this helps, so enjoy learning about computer science.
Hello everyone, my name is Antonio Romo and I'm a friend of Miss Armas. Today I'm going to talk about how I use technology in my everyday career and life as an accountant. So I'd say the biggest thing that I use related to technology is Excel, and I use that to analyze data. Excel is a great way to gather lots of data and run simple analyses. If I have 10,000 lines and I want to add up one number in each, instead of pulling out a calculator and going 10 plus 8 plus 12, I can press 2 buttons on my keyboard and I know all 10,000 numbers added up. It saves a lot of time and energy like that. And then as you become more familiar, you can use things like pivot tables to really focus on something specific. If I have data for the entire US, I can say I only want to look at data from Chicago and I only want to look at data from November. Another great use about technology is that it saves time and energy. If I know that I have to do the same thing in 50 different files, instead of going into each file and doing what I need to do, I can make a workflow using something called Alteryx Workflow. And what that does is I drop a tool. Say I have everyone's first name and last name and I want to combine them. I can drop a tool that says grab the column that says Antonio and add it to the column that says Romo, and then give me a file that combines them. All I have to do once I've built out those 2 steps is hit run, and it'll give me my file. Then after that, all I have to do is go down the list of the 50 files and I just hit run because I've already built out the steps. Technology is really great at saving time and energy. So that's why it's important to get familiar with the technology around you so that you can continue to improve yourself.
Hi boys and girls, you can use computers and music by recording live concerts. Check it out.